Okay, this veneer here that I robbed from down there, it's gonna fit perfect, but it's too thin, very thin, and this is much thicker, so I just couldn't glue it in here. I have to put a sub veneer first, so I just glued this in here, and it's some thick veneer that I have here. And now I can shave this down to the thickness I want. I'm gonna put a scarf joint here. This is gonna go past the low spot here. And we're gonna blend that in, and we'll glue it in, something like that, right there. Something like that. Pretty close, right there, like that. Anyways, I have to lower this down and level the front. I'll level this sub veneer, and lower this down. So this is the thickness of this veneer. That's going to take a couple of minutes. Okay, I got one shot at this. I just leveled this with the chisel here. Hopefully it's the right thickness to match there, like that. I don't want to screw it up, so I'm going to lose a lot on each side. See, I don't need that much. Maybe this much. Keep that there, right there, like that. There we go. See if I can blend this line into that dark one there. I got it made. And this has to be a little rounder here. For the veneer to conform to this scarf joint that I'm doing. Let's get a little bit more off here. There we go. That's better. I hope so. So this has got to go like this, right there, like that. Push in the hole. However, it doesn't end here. I have to get my scissors. I'm going to cut this off. It only has to be this wide. So we can pull this off. Got to glue this in with a rubber. Hard rubber, or whatever. Red rubber we got. And we'll see. Actually doesn't go into the black. It ends before there. It ends right there. So I got to put this little piece there. Okay. Gotta get this right. Let's see, right about there. Maybe I'll leave it. A little trim like this, maybe. That goes there. Tape it. Super tape, painter's tape, right there. About there, close enough. Check twice, glue once. I just don't feel good about it. Try it again. Oops. Make sure it's right. Get the grain. Ooh, right. I'd say right there. Yes, that's very nice. We'll see. Can't get this at Home Depot. They don't have that. All right. All right. I'm gonna heat this up a little bit. Put this little rubber deal right there, like that, and put a clamp on it. I'm gonna have to have a special clamp too. We're gonna have to have a little bridge here to push straight down. All right, we'll get that. Okay, try this again. We got it heated up here, shut this off. Got the glue. And things go very quick. We got this little rubber deal, we put it in the microwave, and we got a piece of wood there to compensate for this being off kilter. Now I'm gonna use a little dab like this. Hopefully this will work. We don't want to have to steam it off again, but it could be done. Right there, just like this, right in the right spot, right there. And just clamp it, and that's it. We're done for a little while. Squeeze it. Move this a little more there, like that. Squeeze it down good. A lot of pressure. Push that rubber, push that veneer right into that low spot. This should be in the middle more. Oops, 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 oops. There, that's better. That looks pretty good. We'll see. Our veneer came out nice. All of this. So we're going to work on that next. Okay, I just unclamped this rubber deal here that was here. Let's see what's under here. The glue is still not as hard as it should be. That's because I didn't have a paper between it. I put a paper in there and reclamp it for a little while. Piece of brown paper absorbs the moisture. The rubber won't. Okay, what do we got? Our veneer here. There, looks pretty good. So we're gonna cut this here. I could screw this up. Huh. But if I mess up, I got some more. I could put some more back on. It's the only piece I have left, though, like this. I have to fake it after if I don't. But this is nice. There we go. I'm going to chisel this flat. See what happens. Whoops. Hook the thing here. Got a chisel. Oh, there's one. Pretty sharp. The camera still on? Yeah. Okay, there we go. It should come from the other way. From this side. Glue, a little bit of glue there. Boy, it's been really humid lately. Nothing dries, the glue especially. It dries a little bit slower. Tough stuff. Okay, a little bit of this. Maybe a little bit of this, a little rougher paper. Now we'll see. Gotta sand it flat. That glue, some stubborn stuff. Resists the sandpaper more than the wood. Got some background music here. Sorry about that. I don't know what the heck that is. Some silly video. Anyway. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good. Very good. That's good. Need a bigger block. Like this. Our little rubber deal worked good. Level this down. So this is where the effort in scarfing this joint. Little mini scarf. The pieces don't meet abruptly. They meet like this rather than like this. straight up and down, so it's curves into it. Now if I take my ink pen and put a couple lines in here, it'll look pretty good. Now let's hit this with a little shellac-y, see what it looks like. Here we go. I'm not done with this, but let's check the color out so it don't take so long. Oh, there we go. Now this piece is sanded down more than this piece, but if I sand this down a little bit more, bring it down just a little bit, it might lighten up. And if it doesn't, well, I can darken it. But at least there's going to be a piece of wood there. You'll see. We'll sand this some more and we'll get light like this. Right now, this is proud still. So when this all goes down, we'll see. All right. Oh, this looks pretty good over here. It's all touched up now. Did a lot of that piece of wood in the front. Looks good. Okay. Okay. Getting this patched up here. Took care of all the spots that needed to be filled. Put my strip in the front here. One piece. And I'm touching up this corner. I had to put a piece of veneer inside here. Right there. I had to replace this to here. I'm gonna color, put a little more red in there to match the bottom, just a bit. And this here is our spot where we put veneer. I stole the veneer from back here. And this is looking pretty good. I'm glad I replaced that. I put a veneer from here to here to overlap the seam that we had here. So when we cut this in half, so it's not visible, and this is coming along nice. We just put some finish on here. I'm gonna wait till this dries a few hours and then sand it down a little bit, and then we're gonna put a little bit of color in here. Right there. A little bit of brown to blend this in between the dark lines. Maybe right there. And just a couple spots here, here, and there. Just darken out a little bit and it'll probably be better. So we'll see later. I'm gonna fill this boo-boo too. No problems. Okay, let's do it. 33B again. Good morning. A lot of the heavy-duty cabinet piecing together is now ready to do little cosmetic finish, little cosmetic things. Gotta fix this boo-boo. I got to fix this boo-boo here. And give this a bath first. It's filthy. All the dirt and crud in there. Warm water with Tide. Yes, it worked, does a good job. And then we're gonna do some cabinet work from here to about there for now. Get some finish on here. Put some finish over here. To repolish this a little bit. Let me get another shot of shellac. There we go. Put some on this rag here. There we go. Not used to this camera yet. And then we got our linseed oil right here. This has been sanded again. There we go. Nice wood. Polish that up a little bit off camera. Oh, and what do we got here? Those are repaired. We have to put a little color left in. See? Right there. And all of this has to be repolished up. So good shape after. This has got to be a little more finish on here. Oh, and this is what I'm doing today also. This is left over from the other side over there. And I'm going to use it for here. Perhaps. The thickness and the color is right. That grain. These little pieces too. This one. This one came from here. We replaced this. That. I have just the right veneer for that. Excellent. Anyways, I'm going to use maybe this little piece for here. There. That'll be good. So that's why, oops, stuck to my finger. That's why it's important to save these little parts. And I might find something from our selection here that could replace this whole piece in one shot. That's what I'm hoping. I don't have too much of that grainy stuff like that. I'll have to fake that. There. That's what we're doing now. Coming along. Oh, we got to correct the color in the plate too. Not done with the plate yet. This has got to be washed a little more from those nose bolts back. And this over here looks a little soiled also. Might be able to clean that up a little bit, but it's very delicate. If you start putting compound on here, boop, you go right through. So that's next. $33B. I guess we're going to glue this little molding in today, or I am, right down here. It's the last one. Nice rosewood. I was tempted to leave it out because all of that, boy, that would make some nice guitar parts, but we can't do that. So we're going to glue this in here in a few minutes, and that's going to be it for the 9 pieces it took to glue this in all the way around. It's kind of nice. And got to fix this a little bit here, just a little bit with a hot knife, but everything else came out pretty good. We're not done polishing this. This is our color matching finish application to get everything right before we put the final finishes on. And what I'm going to do today is this again. See, I was looking for some veneer to patch this up, and I happened to find this piece here in the meantime. And I think this is the winner. What do you think? This is wet a little bit. See, wet that with your finger a little bit there. This is wet here a little bit. And just like that. You got the light right here. The light sucks in this place. See? That's nice. We'll bring that right in like that and put that right there. And the color will be right, and it will be probably not visible when we're done. So we'll continue.